Hi, welcome to whatever this is, where I will talk to my best friend about Assassin's Creed, maybe other stuff, maybe other video games. I don't really know yet. But today I'm joined by my friend Night Stalker, who will for now stay anonymous. So why don't you just introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Night Stalker. I'll stay anonymous for now because, I guess that's what he does. It's based on the Assassin's Creed multiplayer character Night Stalker, specifically in, I think, Assassin's Creed 3 it
I
was,
think
or
so,
maybe
yeah.
4. He has the mask of Shakulu from Assassin's Creed Revelations, and I always thought that design is really cool with the hat, like
Hmm,
bend and then the mask on top of it. It kind of has like Mandalorian vibes, the mask too. He
that's
looks like a
true.
Mandalorian warrior a little bit, like the T-shaped visor and the cheeks. But yeah, I just think that character design is really cool because not a lot of people played the Assassin's Creed multiplayer. I think, and I thought it was really fun, and I wish it would come back. The old school multiplayer.
Yeah, I was very terrible at it. Like I did like it, especially like the Wolf Pack mode, I think it was called. But
Mhm.
I would get killed instantly almost. People sort of
I, I
knew it was me, the target. Yeah.
I was pretty good at it. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I miss it.
I did try start up like another session in the multiplayer, like I think 4 years ago, but like obviously no one was there anymore. But I do
Yeah,
miss it. Those were the golden times of Assassin's Creed, really. Uh,
I wish they would keep like Battlefield 3, for example. It's from 2011, but those servers, well, they don't have official servers anymore, but there's private servers. People can host their own servers, so people can still enjoy the multiplayer. And I wish Ubisoft was doing that um, with Assassin's Creed multi. But
I'm not
oh well.
sure if that'll still happen because Ubisoft is going bankrupt. I think it was, or were they?
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, yeah.
I
We'll
have
we'll see
stocks
about that.
invested in them too, and now my stocks went down. Oh
Oh well.
well.
All right. So my viewers don't know a lot about me. So I will introduce myself also with like a little bit of a fun fact. I hope you have a fun fact prepared for yourself. So my fun fact is that to stay a little bit in the theme of Assassin's Creed is that my last name is derived from the Moors, which are like Muslim inhabitants of North Africa and in the Iberian Peninsula during the Middle Ages, primarily of Arab and Berber descent. The Moors kind of invaded Spain around 711, and their presence ended in 1492 during the Spanish Inquisition, which, funnily enough, the Assassin's Creed movie is about. What is the fun fact about you?
Yeah. Fun fact. Well, just real quick about the Assassin's Creed movie. Um, I need to rewatch that. It's been so long, and I just kind
Oh
of
yeah.
like it wasn't what I expected. And I did see what was cool though. I saw RBF cosplay. Forgot his RBF production. I think
Oh yeah.
he's from the Netherlands. I think.
Rick Boer. Yeah,
Boer?
yeah.
Yeah, I saw him in the Assassin's Creed outfit at Gamescom, and that was fun.
Ooh,
Um,
yeah.
but yeah, I would love to rewatch that movie, and because I've also been to Spain and I've seen those old historical sites, I think that would be cool. Like now I have a real world connection to it, and yeah. And then a little fun fact about me. Um, Also with the theme of Assassin's Creed, I'm of German Algerian descent. Um, Specifically in Algeria, I'm part of the Amazigh group that are native to the North African continent,
Also
or
North
Africa.
African, yeah.
Yes, yeah, we're both. You mentioned the name Berber. That's a kind of an outdated term that Amazigh people find offensive nowadays. Some, not
Oh,
all of them. It's still a pretty commonly used name, but it's an name used by Europeans to describe them, and it means barbarian. And fun fact, Bayek from Origins, he's also Amazigh, Berber,
oh.
however you like to call them.
Look, that he
Um,
might be an ancestor of yours.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
since we could
they
be
were
both
everywhere.
from North Africa, we could have been friends in somewhere before
Yeah,
in another
like
life.
our ancestors were friends, and then the bloodline kind of fanned out, and then that reconnected.
Ooh,
Could be.
imagine that. Like an avatar, they say like friendship lasts for like multiple generations or lifetimes, something like that, where Toph immediately recognized who the avatar was, and their bond still continued basically because they still kind of knew each other. Guess it could be still the same for us in a way. It could be that we've been friends since then because we've already been friends for a long time now too. I think it was
Yeah.
2015 that we
Yeah, 10
first
years
started
now,
talking to each other. 10 years.
approximately.
God, how did that happen? It was when I had this Assassin's Creed fan page on Facebook.
Yes, on
Assassin's
Facebook.
Creed members, really, yeah. Where
Hmm.
people, or I posted my initials and people would always guess what my initials were. They never knew. I think it was even one of the most popular fan pages on Facebook at some point. It
I
had,
had one too, and that one was also really big. It still exists too, but it was like a group. I don't know if yours was a page or a group. I can't remember.
hmm, I think it might have been a page with you. I didn't think it was or a group with you. I didn't think it was a page.
Yeah, I had a group, and then there was like I think at some point 20,000 people in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
you were jealous I was talking to someone, so you added me as a friend, and we
Yeah.
started talking. So I would stop talking to that other person you were jealous of, and we just
Yeah,
sort of hit
10
it
years
off
ago when we were
immediately.
still
Yeah.
kids.
Wow, time flies when yeah. It was still the golden time of like troll phase and
Yes, the old
the
memes.
OG memes that started it all. Vine even too, I think.
I was never on Vine or any of those apps.
You've really missed out.
I mean they will repost it on YouTube, and I'm a lot on YouTube, and I used to be a lot
Oh
on
yeah,
YouTube. That's how I got into Assassin's Creed. So if we want to get into that
really?
subject, that's how I got into Assassin's Creed. Yeah, my first Assassin's Creed was Assassin's Creed 3.
Oh,
Because I saw a German YouTuber. His name is Arata. I actually spoke to him on the phone when I was a kid. I called up his office, and he picked up. I still have a recording of me calling him with like, the landline phone. I have it
whoa.
on my old iPhone 3G. I still have that audio recording. But I called him up and I talked to him for like 30 seconds.
Wow.
I was like very young. But at the time, I was not old enough to buy Assassin's Creed. It was you had to be 16, so and my parents were very strict about it. So I asked my
Oh,
friend if he could buy it for me, and he did. And I'm still friends with him. And yeah, that's how I got into Assassin's Creed. And my first impression from that game, back in the day, I just thought, wow, this like parkour looks cool. I was watching these parkour compilations on YouTube. Um,
oh yeah,
I was
been
doing
there.
a little bit at myself too at home, and it was fun. I thought the outfits looked really cool, and like the gameplay and the combat looked like. My first impression was this looks cool, and it's changed now. Like I've replayed them. I know you replay them like every year. I've
I
only
used to.
each game twice. Yeah, you still played them way more than me. Um,
Well,
I've
especially
played each
now
game
with my YouTube
twice.
channel.
Yeah, yeah, another time. But now looking at it, I care more about the historical effects, the overall story. Both the um, I'm a little bit more interested in the historical story, not the modern day. Um, but still, both are important, and just the characters and how they
Hmm.
develop. That's what I like. How those impressions have changed
No.
after replaying it. I replayed it last year or the year before that when they had the anniversary of Assassin's Creed 1.
Oh yeah, right. I remember you replaying. I think did you replay all of them?
Yeah, up until well, I didn't replay Valhalla because I had just finished Valhalla.
That's not an
So
Assassin's Creed game, so
I consider it part of. I mean, it's one of the mainline. I played all the mainline games. I didn't do any of the side stuff. I just did the
hmm.
main story just to refresh myself.
Oh,
Um,
no side
yeah,
quests or side stuff. Oh,
yeah, some of it if I had to, but I just didn't have it like time to actually 100% all. But I'll give it back to you
right.
about your first AC game.
Right. So my first game was Assassin's Creed 2. I did see that on my channel, I think, and when I started recording AC2, it kind of started when I saw my brother playing it in his room, and like I was impressed by how the game looked, the parkouring, the sort of realism that it had, because it you see this game and it would be possible in real life, everything that you see in that game.
Hmm.
And really like that. So I started playing the game when I was 11, I think. So I was way too young to play those games. Um, I just immediately fell in love with it. The whole story, the vibe. But I also do like that it's really not RPG. Like there's no gigantic burning swords or ridiculous armor with stats. I like the straightforwardness of that game and the few games that are after that. Because what really bothers me about, say, Valhalla or Odyssey is that it's just entirely open world. There's not really much story. It's just you walking around doing quests, like fetching stuff, which I really don't like. But like the side quests in the older games were a lot more fun. They were shorter. They were like races you had to do. I hate races, but they were fun to do still. But also like the outfits of that game, because you only had one outfit that you had to color, or you could color them, but now the outfits are just ridiculous and like more fantasy, or it takes away that sort of realism now that you have had in the older games.
Yeah, there's a
Um,
lot more. Like, I agree. There's a lot of outfits that I like. I used to want to collect all of them. I wanted all the outfits, and
oh yeah,
now there's just so many, and you have to pay them or buy them with real money. And I'm like, I don't want to do all that. Like some of them, I think look cool, but
yeah. Like I am a collector in video games. As soon as collectibles are available, I collect them. As soon as the side quest becomes available, I do it. But all those new outfits, like in AC Shadows, for example, that I have to buy with real money, it pains me that I don't have those outfits, even though I don't like them. But yeah, it's just at the same time, it's like they look
feels
ridiculous.
incomplete. Yeah,
Yeah, it's incomplete, but they look ridiculous. There's nothing realistic about those. Like an outfit where you're on fire or there's like smoke coming from you constantly. Like what the it, it,
yeah.
yeah, it takes away the sort of realism that I really liked about those older games.
The good
Um,
thing is like, I mean, you don't. It doesn't add anything really. Like you
no,
just look different, but you don't need them. But yeah, that completionist part of the brain is still like, that's it.
like the special outfit in AC2 was the armor voltaire, which you had to get by doing those tomb missions, which is fun, and that outfit has a purpose to collect. But now just collect and spend money. It's sort of those microtransactions now that are popular, which kind of really suck and take away the fun of games, I think.
Mhm. And they were introduced. The microtransactions were introduced in Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Like very subtle. There was like little
Mm-hmm.
time savers that you could buy to like not have to go to all the treasure stuff. And I never did that. I thought that was silly. I platinumed all of the games up.
Same.
I think Origins I didn't, but everything before that I did platinum. Um,
Oh.
then I switched to PC, and then you don't have to.
Oh yeah, fair. I platinum the games like as soon as I or like when I had the most recent game I platinumed it before the other game came out. But with Unity, some trophies were like multiplayer bound. But Unity was already on the PlayStation 4, which you had to have PlayStation Plus for. And I didn't have
Yeah.
the money, so right before I got the last trophy, my subscription ended. So for years, I was stuck with one trophy that I couldn't get, and then at some point, I got PS Plus again, but then I had no one to play that multiplayer with. So then I hit up one of my old friends, and we agreed on doing that last trophy, and it was just one synchronized kill, and I had it. So that was very frustrating because all those years, it was just one
Mhm.
kill away for
That's
getting
all it.
that yeah.
I
So
yeah, I did not like that when PlayStation did that you have to buy like PS Plus to play online. Like I already pay for Wi-Fi, just
Yeah.
let me play online. That's kind of why I switched to PC as well. Because like Xbox used to have it with the Xbox 360, you needed whatever it's called on Xbox. Remember? But then like the PS3 didn't have it, so that was always better. But then PS4 like started that. Great.
Yeah.
But I am missing actually. I think I am missing trophies in Assassin's Creed Revelations. I don't have
Oh.
that platinum because they
Oh.
were
Oh yeah.
um, multiplayer
Oh yeah.
and you can't get them. So
I
I was
mean,
literally
if
unable.
there's a multiplayer session with only 2 players, we could you could do it, or I, will the
Or
server
brother,
still work?
it was for a game where they already turned off the server, so there's
Ah,
no.
okay. Shame.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like. Also, don't like the fact that they were multiplayer trophies. Because as soon as I got the game, I tried to do the multiplayer trophies as soon as possible. Because I knew that in like 2 3 years, nobody would play that game anymore, like the multiplayer.
Hmm.
So you just had to do them immediately. And like those reach level 50 things, those are awful because it just took so long.
Yeah, by the time I got to them, like, because I started with AC3, and then I actually intentionally avoided Assassin's Creed 2 and the Ezio games for a while, because I kind of did the same thing with Breaking Bad. There was like, oh, Connor sucks and Ezio's so good, and I liked Connor. I liked Assassin's Creed 3, that's
Hmm.
what got me into it. So people were talking, like, so much hate about Assassin's Creed 3, and they were praising Assassin's Creed 2, and I was like, well, now I don't want to play it. I eventually came around and played it. Maybe Black Flag. Um, but I did play them and I enjoyed them a lot.
Then then
Even
who's your
Breaking Bad,
favorite
I watched it.
assassin?
My favorite assassin.
Yeah.
Well, my favorite Assassin's Creed is Versus. When I replayed it, like back then, I thought it was really boring because it's a bit repetitive in its structure. But I think the story and the gameplay, even the combat and the parkour system, has aged really well. Like the game looks really good. It feels great. Like the vibe of the game, it really feels like you're in there during the Crusades, which I'm kind of missing with some of the newer games. They look really good and like photorealistic, but they don't have that artistic vibe that this game had. So yeah, Assassin's Creed, the first Assassin's Creed, I think is my favorite. My favorite assassin. That's. I would say Altair. That's who started it all basically. It wouldn't exist without that game
Hmm.
and that character. That's where it
But
started. I remember when you first get to Damascus, you ride around that corner on your horse and you see the city, and I was like, "Wow, this looks amazing."
oh, hmm. I
Yeah,
think
I was just stunned by the scenery.
I think Assassin's Creed One was a bit repetitive, really. Like you
Yeah,
had
if you
to.
take away the repetitiveness, like at the story, I really enjoyed. Like it was really an assassin story.
That's true.
It wasn't like a revenge story because a lot of the later games were revenge. Somebody killed somebody that was close to them. This was like a pure learn about the creed, and I played it also after all these games, so I already knew Abstergo, and
Hmm.
so it wasn't like something new. But when I replayed it, I kind of like got to experience it for a first time. Like the story that they wrote for the time was pretty unprecedented. Like there wasn't really many story games like that out there, and it was very detailed and very planned. And I think like that's what like with Mirage, they tried to go back to it, but I don't think they captured what people
Hmm.
love about
No.
Assassin's Creed.
No.
So it's like the intrigue, like they keep you guessing, but they also like feed you crumbs of information. It keeps you engaged, like you want to know more. Like why am I here? What's this all for? What's the bigger picture? And that's what I love about the
Hmm.
first. Like in the
Yeah.
modern day, and the Templars, I think too. All the targets that you kill, like their motives are I really like that you understand why they're doing what they're doing. They're not just evil like Crawford Starrick. They're
Hmm.
not just evil, but they
Yeah.
have good motivation. I mean,
That's
bad
true. I
motivations, but
think.
you understand them.
Yeah, yeah. I think throughout the games, the motivation of the bad guys sort of diminished over time.
Yeah.
Like in AC1, it was very clear and very well explained. In AC2, it was sort of like, yeah, I kind of get it, and then sort of faded away slowly, and then you get to Syndicate with Crawford Sterek,
Yeah.
who's just bad because he's bad,
Hmm.
which
There
kind of
was some
sucks.
good villains in there, definitely, but I think Assassin's Creed 1 did it best.
That's right. I've played Assassin's Creed 1. I haven't played it that much. Like, I don't remember much of the game, but I do remember the targets being like you'd almost side with the bad guys because you get their
Yeah.
motivation.
Hmm.
I
Yeah, it's like
really should
we're
replay
not that
those.
different. Like that's
Yeah,
how later on Templar's bad guys, and they're like, oh, we're not actually that different. We kind of pursue the same thing, but we have different methods.
especially in Assassin's Creed 3, their motive becomes clear in a way that they sort of want the same thing, but the method of
Yeah,
doing so is different.
yeah. Three tapped into that again, uh, but it just didn't do it as good as
Hmm.
one did. But what's your favorite assassin and game?
Mm, now that I'm replaying the games again, I think my favorite assassin is Ezio. He had a lot of story and footage to really get his character out there.
Yeah,
Started with revenge, then he kind of wanted to stop the influence that he learned about over the years. And then he just sort of sought the answers his father was looking for from Assassin's Creed 2. So that was like a very nice overarching story. But I have the most fun game, or like I have the most fun in playing Black Flag, which I'm recording right
yeah,
now.
yeah. If we're
It's
rating it by fun, yeah, definitely. Like it's the most fun game.
Yeah, and the locations in Black Flag are so beautiful. They're so
Hmm.
colorful and lush, and I really love the whole vibe of that game. Like, don't get me wrong, Assassin's Creed 2, like Firenze and Venice and other like Rome and stuff, those are very cool and iconic locations, but Assassin's Creed 4 is the quality of the games like and the environment got better and better, and then Black Flag I think was the peak of it all.
Yeah, it was so big, and like there's never been anything like it where you could just go out and sail, be a pirate. Like that
Yeah.
hasn't really been done before. And that, yeah, I agree. That was the most fun game, definitely. And
Yeah.
I love Ezio too. I love Ezio. I love his story. And I also love how they intertwine Altair's story together with
Mm-hmm.
it. Like he's in Revelations, and I think there's a mission in, correct me if I'm wrong, Brotherhood, where you go play, you're in Aker for like a moment, and you meet with, what's her name?
Oh
Is it
no, that's in Assassin's Creed 2 when Desmond
Section 2? Okay.
faints sort of in the middle of the game, right before you go to Venice.
Yeah.
Desmond faints
Yeah.
and has this vision of him being Altair, and then he
Yes.
climbs on top of the
It's
tower
like the
with
bleeding
Maria,
effect.
and she gets knocked up,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then yeah,
Yep. That. And I also played Assassin's Creed Bloodlines, which I think is, I mean, the gameplay isn't great, but I like that it's like a little addition.
yeah. I haven't played that, but I sort of really want to look it up on YouTube and watch the
Mhm.
gameplay because I haven't done that, and
I
I'm
borrowed.
very interested in and
Mhm.
what the story is about of Bloodlines.
Yeah, it's not super deep, but it's a nice little addition. I borrowed my buddy's PSP, so I
Ooh.
had like the first hand experience. Yeah, and then I broke one of the joysticks, so I had to get a replacement and get it. Yeah, but yeah, I love that.
Yeah, so
It was a cool.
your first AC game was Assassin's Creed 3. Was that a special edition that you had, or was it just a regular
No,
game?
just a regular. I gave my buddy the money, and I was like, go in the store and buy it for me real quick because he was he's older than me, so he was allowed to buy it.
Smart.
Um, so my first special edition, you mean like a box steel case edition?
Yeah, like a special sort of box in there.
Yeah, I got, and these are my only special editions. I haven't gotten one since. But I got Assassin's Creed Unity and Rogue. I got those when they came out as special editions, and then later on I got Syndicate 2 for PS4. All of these. Well, I guess Rogue for PS3. But yeah, I got all of those like a box. edition, and I
Which
still have them. They're still on my shelf.
which versions were they?
I think it was like the cheapest special edition you could get. It's like the Unity and Syndicate are in like a metal case, and the Rogue One is like a cardboard. They had like a map and like a letter.
I think we had the
It wasn't.
same Rogue edition. Like was this cardboard white box with like snow
Yeah.
and ice on
Yes.
there. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Oh, I did have the one with the statue that cost $100. The collector's edition. I always bought
Mhm.
the collector editions. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
Yeah. I
see.
don't have any statues. I wish I had some statues.
Well, I have them. Oh, you don't see them, but they're up there.
And your tomahawk, assassin,
The
your
one I
hidden
made
blade.
myself. Yeah.
I do
Because
have a hidden blade too,
which one?
the metal one. Um, I just got it up.
Middle, that one or that one?
No, I got a like custom made.
Oh, metal
Yeah, yeah.
custom. Oh, I thought it said middle.
No, you good.
Oh,
No,
I
I
have all
got
the
it up.
ones that are available except for shadows.
Oh wow,
There's only.
the hidden blades. I didn't even know they made them. I knew like Black Flag one, I think Unity, and the one that Etsy. I
Oh
didn't know they
yeah,
made.
I have like the one from Origins, Ezio's, the one from AC4, Unity, the movie, and
Oh yeah,
Syndicate.
I see your picture there with Nolan North.
Oh yeah, I almost cried when his panel came on, and then when I first started talking, I heard Desmond's voice. I was just I had tears. I almost cried. Well, there were people around me that would have been awkward. Damn, it
He's
was
such a
such an
good actor. Like he
experience.
gave so much life to that character. Now
Yeah.
I didn't grow up with Nolan North's voice because I played all the games, the earlier games in German. Where
Oh, yeah.
interestingly, Ezio, Altair, and um, Desmond, they all had the same voice actor in the German
Oh,
to make you feel like more connected.
sort of that does make sense. Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, or I think fortunately, really, there's no Dutch dub of the game because that would really sucked. There are
Yeah,
Dutch subtitles though,
the Germans are really good at doing um, dubs. Like they're really good at trying to match like the mouth
and
when it
like,
opens
was it
match the
obvious that was the same voice actor?
between the characters. I think I noticed, yeah, but it didn't like throw me off.
Mm-hmm. There's
It made sense in my brain, like they're related, you know.
there was still some sort of difference still between them then in a
Yes,
way.
yeah,
Yeah.
they did.
Do you have any like special editions from games that are not Assassin's Creed?
No, those are the only ones I ever bought.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
Like I think my first special edition was Revelations. It was the Animus edition with like a 3D holographic thing in there. Because Assassin's Creed 2 already came out when I first started playing it. And then somewhere around there, Brotherhood released, so I was too late to buy like a special edition.
Hmm.
Because I didn't really follow it really all that much. And then I really got into it, and then I waited for the yearly releases of the game, and then so Revelations was my first one, all the way until Syndicate was the collector's edition with like $100. I don't think I
Oh, wow.
bought the special like a special edition of Origins or any game after that. I did buy the season passes because that was something extra that you had to
Yeah.
pay.
I did always get the season.
Yeah, even though I said like, oh, Odyssey sucks, I'm not gonna spend any more money on it, and then came the DLCs. Then I did pay for the season passes eventually.
I waited quite a while. Like I have them all now, but I didn't buy them immediately, and I got them on sale. So I
Mm.
still have to finish the Valhalla, Origins, and Odyssey season, and I gotta do the new DLC extra content for Mirage.
The ones So not Mirage, because that one isn't out yet, I think. But the other DLCs kind of suck of the RPG games. It doesn't
I haven't.
really
I
add
just
much.
I finished the one in Origins, one of them, and I'm doing the Curse of the Pharaohs now. I forgot what the other one was called, but I did that um, a
It,
while back.
it doesn't really add much to the game, really.
No, not really. I like Origins though. I love the game world. I love Egypt. I think
Hmm.
that's really cool setting. Same with Odyssey. I love Greece. I want to go to Greece,
Mm,
and I like that
yeah.
you can explore all of Greece, and I think that's cool. I like the setting. I like the time period, but
And
that only those special. The only special edition.
wow, okay. Yeah, I think except from Assassin's Creed, I don't think I have a lot of like special editions. I know I have one from the Lego Skywalker saga. That was like
Hmm.
what edition is that? I don't know. Oh, the deluxe edition.
Hmm.
But other than that, I don't think I've really bought special editions for other
Yeah, I've just
games.
been waiting. I've just been waiting with video games for them to get cheap. I'm like, I can wait. I'm not gonna be able to play it immediately anyway, so I'll just wait until they're on sale. Then
Fair. They were
with
like,
things, aging, we're all getting
oh yeah,
older and other things going on.
there were like for some games just pre-order bonuses, like not really special editions. Just when you pre-ordered it, you got something. Like I have a Spyro and a Crash Bandicoot keychain because of that. I don't do anything with that, but it's fun to have.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that
I just
little
stopped. Like,
sack
I'm not
boy there.
pre-ordering it.
That's also a pre-order bonus, but he's just standing there. So you said you wanted to visit Greece because
Yes.
it's well, not because, but it's related to Odyssey. Are there any other locations from the Assassin's Creed games I want to visit?
I mean, I would love to visit all of them, of course. Um,
Fair.
but I would really like go to the Assassin's Creed 1 locations.
Mm.
Damascus, Jerusalem, and Masyaf. That would be really cool to see. Like, there's so much history in that region, like ancient Mesopotamia
Mm. Yeah.
from like thousands of years ago. It's just so cool that it has such history of civilizations. And then, yeah, Greece and obviously Egypt. Who doesn't want to go?
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. Fair. I Egypt is also on my list to visit, but I don't think LGBT people are welcome there. So I still have to figure out how I'll do that at some point. But other than that, I think the more iconic locations maybe are Boston or New York. But I think I
Hmm.
just love the USA and I kind of want to go through every state at some
Yeah,
point in my life.
I've been to New York. Um, been there. Only for a day. I did see quite a lot of stuff in the one day that I was there. Um, like I saw the Statue of Liberty. I was at the One World Trade Center, the new one, and Ground Zero. I saw the Empire State Building, Central Park, the Grand Central Station, Chrysler
Cool.
Building. I saw a good amount of things. Oh yeah, Times Square, of course. Um,
Cool.
Boston, I would like to go there. I've been to the airport, but that doesn't.
Hmm.
Um, then you have been to a lot of these locations. I don't know if you to all of them, but I've been to Florence, Venice, Foli, San Gimignano, Monteriggioni,
Ooh.
Rome and the Vatican, and then Paris and Versailles.
Oh
And
yeah.
then just this year, I was in Lisbon. I was at the London airport. Doesn't You've been to London,
Oh yeah.
and I've been to Philadelphia too. It's only for like one mission in Assassin's Creed 3, but technically it's in the game. So I've been to Philadelphia.
True.
Where they did the Declaration of Independence and all that.
Are
I
you
like.
gonna steal the Declaration of Independence?
Yeah, yes. I'm Nick Cage.
Yeah, yeah. To,
Where
oh
where have you been? I know you've been to San Gimignano because see
yeah,
the
yeah.
picture.
Yeah,
Famous one.
yeah. We have this picture. I'll maybe put it on the screen if I find it. Yeah, I've been to Firenze as well, where I was on a school trip and like everyone was lost there, and they were always over the years laughing at me that I played so many video games. But at that point, I was like, hey, I know where we are. We just have to go there. Because I've played Assassin's Creed by then, I think 14 times, so I knew my way around
Wow.
Firenze. And then
Hmm.
they were suddenly jealous of me, and then I was suddenly useful that I knew that I played so many video games. So yeah, I've
I
been
had the
there.
same experience in Rome. We went on a school
Mm.
trip to Rome and the Vatican, and um, the teachers like they were struggling to find their way around, and I was like, I got this. And then they put me in charge of like leading the group, and that was fun.
Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah.
same in Venice and Florence. I because of the games, I had familiarity with the maps, and I was there with my parents. But I was like, I can lead you. I know exactly where to go. I just needed to look at the map, and you enter Venice from like the north, uh, west. You take a train,
I think so. Yeah.
and you enter through the northwest and walk your way to the big piazza. I can't remember what it was called with the Duomo. But I
Um,
took a different route there to get like better effect
like the
getting to the
San
Duomo.
Marco thing, right?
Yeah.
With like the
Yes.
giant or orange tower where there was like one
Yes.
of those puzzles. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mhm. But yeah, so I led us through those cities too. My mom was like, "Yeah, just I trust you." And then she was like, "Oh, these games have like um value, not just you're not just killing and like
Mm-hmm.
parkouring. Like you learn things about locations and history." And then she supported it. We sat down together and I played a little bit and explained it. And she was like, "This is you can play this."
Yeah, and like during history classes, when it came around to Renaissance, people did know the answer to the question, but I knew some stuff because of Assassin's Creed. So
Hmm.
it's useful playing these games because you do learn a lot of history. It's a bit of a creative like a yeah creative liberty that you have as
Hmm.
a video game developer, but you do know stuff and you do learn stuff because of that.
Yeah.
Um, I also gave people like fun facts when I was walking around Firenze and Venice and stuff. They were kind of
Yeah.
annoyed by me at the end. I say I've been at Firenze and Venice.
I've
Uh,
climbed up there. I've been up there. I've
yeah,
jumped down this big tower.
yeah. Oh, there's a puzzle up there. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
And then I've also been to Florence. Slightly outside of Florence, there is the location of the real Villa Auditore that they
Right,
based off
right.
in the game. I went there too because it's not in Monteregione, but it's in Florence. And
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but yeah, where else have you? Florence, San Gimignano.
San Gimignano, Venice. I've also been to Rome for my 18th birthday, I think. Unfortunately, I've been to Paris because I don't like France.
Oh,
I've been.
Paris is there's so much history there.
Paris stinks. Paris is gray. It's ugly. It stinks. It's wet. It's gross. Yeah, I did not have a good time there. Um, I've also been to London
Mhm.
multiple times. I think I've seen pretty much everything of London by now, I think. Um, and like when I visited you, you drove past some sort of bayou, but it's not like the bayou from Liberation, but it's a bayou thing nonetheless.
Yeah,
Uh,
Liberation is I think set in like New Orleans
yeah,
area,
yeah, New Orleans, so which is
Florida. Kind of.
far away, I think. I I,
Yeah.
I don't know any
Almost.
I don't have any orientation. I don't know anything. I think those are all the locations from Assassin's Creed I've been to, except for Assassin's Creed One, Revelations. I think I've seen every other location that we have. Or wait,
Did
yeah,
you have you been
there
to
are
Florida
like the North Pole
and
and stuff
Monterey?
with Rogue, but yeah, we're
Oh
not
yeah.
going there.
Have you been to Forlì and Monteriggioni?
Oh no, unfortunately not. No, I did want to do
Monteriggioni is
those, but
nice.
it was on a school trip. Like Firenze, San Gimignano,
Uh,
and Venice were all school trip, the same school trip. So yeah, I didn't get to choose.
yeah, I did all those with family. And but for Forlì, you can skip. I mean, there's like the piazza. You will recognize some buildings there and the church and stuff. But Forlì is like the least similar to like today.
Oh, and like, is
There
the
is, however,
Citadel there still?
yes, the Citadel is, uh, but it's like there's no water. It doesn't have the
Hmm.
vibe like
Hmm.
all swampy. It's not even that close to the water. I think probably pretty close to the water.
I th-
But
I
in the
think I
game,
saw that in like the that one Medici show on TV. 40 was in there, I think. The
but yeah, they do have
Medici's.
the Citadel. It looks like it does in the game. I think it's been a while, but it was recognizable.
Hmm. Yeah.
Um,
Well, I just want to go
but
there
last
for
question,
like to tick it off a list, basically.
yeah, I just remembered something about Nolan North that, or I looked at his photo and I remember I wanted to say something. So in the German dub, none of the characters have different accents like Italian or whatever.
Hmm.
They just, or Arabic, or in Assassin's Creed One, Italian, in the other games, because, and it makes sense to me, or always made sense to me. I didn't really think about it because they explained, the Animus explains or translates everything into your uh into your language, so there shouldn't be an accent there. So it made sense to me that they didn't have one.
True.
And it's still, every time I hear it, I kind of, it doesn't throw me off. I don't dislike it.
And
It kind of immerses you more. But
and
I feel like them speaking English with an Italian accent is less immersive than them just speaking straight up German with no accent, because that's what the Animus does. It
hmm,
translates it to what you know. So there shouldn't be an accent.
true. And like, did they still have those like in Italian words in between them, like cazzo and stuff? Did they do they have that
Yeah,
in?
he says requiescat in pace. Like there's those words in
Hmm.
there, which I guess doesn't really make sense if the Animus translates everything. But
I mean,
and the
Latin is a
NPCs
dead
still
language,
speak.
so the Animus doesn't really know Latin. I think.
Is that Latin or is that Italian?
Like Riesca and Apache is Latin, I think. Yeah, yeah, it's Latin. I think that's the
I mean, he
reason why
says
that
like,
doesn't get
you know,
translated.
the Italian swear words and stuff. He says they're also in Italian in the game.
That just
Yeah, there's no act.
the Animus doesn't want to translate the curse words.
Yeah, it's how they say it. I mean, I guess that's a good way around. I I I love those um language comparison videos on YouTube that you see. You take like, I don't know, a movie or a video game and you hear their dub in
Yeah, yeah,
original, and
yeah.
then German and Spanish and French. I like to hear how sound.
Are you also someone that plays like when you play Assassin's Creed 2, you put the language in Italian. When you go to or like when you play Unity, you put the language in French. Are you that kind of person?
I you know, with the first time they ever made it like um a real thing, I guess, was with shadows in Japanese. And I thought about it and I was like, it wouldn't make sense. Like it would be immersive, but if you look at it that it's what it is, like play you're in the anime it doesn't make. And also I don't want to look at the subtitles. I want to look at what's going on.
Hmm. True.
So I always just play it in English.
I do always play with subtitles, but I can't help myself by reading them. I keep reading them, even though I do understand what they're saying. I have to read it. Same on television, like when I'm watching a Netflix series or Disney Plus show. I just read the subtitles even though I know what they're saying. It's yeah,
Mhm.
annoying, but it's also for my viewers, my 4 loyal viewers, uh, so that they can read if they don't understand, or when I'm talking over the cutscenes, they can still follow.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I have them on too in the game, like even though I understand the language, but it's mostly for like maybe if they mumble or something and I'm
Hmm.
what are they? Or if it's like a word that is like Assassin's Creed specific that I haven't heard before, and I'm like, oh, that's. But
Hmm.
for the most part, I like to look what's going on the screen with the subtitles. Same with like, I don't like. There used to be the mini map, and then they got rid of the mini map for the
Uh,
compass, and now I feel like I'm just staring at the compass all the time. So in Shadows, I turned off most of the HUD to make it.
ooh. It's It was a mistake deleting getting rid of the minimap because I have zero orientation anywhere. So the minimap was really the one thing that kept me going. But yeah, since Origins, yeah, that's sort of out of the window.
I just feel like it's not like they advertise the campus compass as like less of a distraction that from the mini map, but
No.
I feel like I just stare at compass now at the symbols up there and I don't look.
Yeah,
I want to experience a game
like whenever you turn around, there's new symbols on that compass thing appearing. So I think it's even worse than a minimap
for distraction.
because a
Yeah.
minimap is just fixed. With a compass, like the symbols appear randomly, constantly.
Hmm.
So it's more distracting. I think even.
Luckily, they let you turn off HUD in most games or like compass and stuff. I want just a compass and I want this in Assassin's Creed Shadows, but it's not possible at least at the moment. I just want the direction. Just get like a compass, north, south, west, east.
Hmm.
That's all I need.
Yeah.
I
Oh
don't want
yeah,
no
like instead
symbol.
of a minimap, like on the bottom screen, like just a compass thing that turns.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Like that I would welcome, but you can't you can only turn the compass off completely or have it on completely. You
Unless you
can't
use
have just
mods, which you can do.
yeah.
I can't, but you can.
I just need to rotate my entire desk.
Ooh, that's immersive.
Yeah. In VR and you stand up and run and climb.
Oh, I want to do that someday.
Have you have you there's a Assassin's Creed VR game.
I really want to play that, but I
I
don't
have a
have a
VR headset.
VR. I do have a VR from PlayStation 4, but it's like it only runs on an Oculus, I think.
Yeah, I have an Oculus, or it's not mine. I borrowed it from, but um, I wanted to try it out before I buy one because if I
Hmm.
don't like it, spend
True.
that much money on it, then figure out how to resell it.
But
So I
I think you have
borrowed
to
it.
log in with like your Facebook to access the Oculus, which
Yeah,
I think like is kind of sketchy. But yeah.
yeah. I unfortunately you have to. Yeah. But I played a little bit of The Forest. I didn't have that many compatible games for for it. I wanted to play Half-Life Alyx, but I don't have it yet.
Hmm.
So I played a little bit of The Forest, and it's really cool. Like in the beginning, you sit in a plane and you like look around, you look out the window, and I had just been on a plane in real life, so
Hmm.
it's and I've never experienced VR before, and like it was really cool. I really, but it makes me a little dizzy. Like when you
Hmm.
start walking really fast, my whole body like starts swaying. Whoa.
Oh yeah. I have played on the VR like the PS4 VR too, and it's just after a while, people get headaches. I don't, but it's very disorienting and it get kind of like nauseous after a while. But then you take it
Hmm.
off, and like after 5 minutes, you're okay again. But yeah, just don't when you play VR, don't do it for too long.
Yeah.
Because I've seen like fail videos where people jump into their TVs or they trip
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah, I don't want to do that.
I
Yeah.
mean, there's the night like with the Oculus, you can draw a border of the area that has no obstructions. So if you reach past it, like you controller, I think like Rumble, and you can see like a visible
Mm.
that you reach far, in
Oh, that's cool.
far
Yeah.
into an yeah. You can map it out, and it has a pass through. You can see, and it has cameras in the front, so you can go to the path, look through the VR headset, what's actually available.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Useful.
Mhm.
I think
That's
on
all.
that note, I think this is a good stopping point for this podcast or this episode of the podcast.
The first one, the trial one.
Yeah, I'll see how this video does. I don't know yet. Needs to reach people. Yeah, I don't know how that'll happen, but we'll see. So thank you for joining
Mhm.
me on
Yeah, thank you
this
for having me.
embarkment.
Yeah, we'll experiment further, and if you have any topics you'd like us to talk about, write it in the comments down
Yeah,
below. I mean, we also have some topics I would love to talk about, like fantasy in Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
because it's like sci-fi. Like it's always been sci-fi and like religion and stuff. I would love to talk about that.
Hmm.
Um, I don't want to get too much into it right now because that'll be for another episode. But
Yeah.
I think that would be an interesting subject.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So thank you for joining me. Thank you guys for watching too. If you've happened to come this far, at least. I will catch you in the next video. Subscribe if you haven't already, so you won't miss out on the next episode. And I wish you the best rest of the day. And I will catch you in the next video. Bye all.